Welcome back to the lunch table, food for thought. I'm Nico. Blitz. Subscribe, like, comment, rate because it really helps us out, man. That's how we grow. My next guest though, he comes all the way from Texas. He's the first person to lean that far back on that chair too. He goes by the name
I was scared. I was so scared.
He goes by the name of Blake. Blake, what's poppin', man?
What's the deal, man? What's good with you?
So I found out Blake's actually your middle name. What's the government name, bro?
I don't even want to say that. You know what? Actually, I tell you, it's Chase. Chase, just like the Chase Bank.
Chase?
Yeah, it makes
so
sense.
Chase Blake?
Mm-hmm. Chase
Okay,
Blake.
cool. I'm surprised you went with your middle name, though. Why'd you go with Blake?
I don't know. Like, when it was time to make the whole, rap character name, I just didn't. I don't know. That's why I hate that I chose it, though. I'm not going to lie.
Why?
I mean, I don't hate it. I made it cool, but, like, I just wish I would have had, like, a name, like more of a character than a name. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get you. I mean, one thing I'll say, though, it's hard as shit to find the right Blake on Spotify.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like little vague shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when it came time to search me and all of that, like it's just too vague. You know?
Yeah.
Like I would like something that was like, you could search up easily and it'll pop up.
I mean, did you ever think about changing your name, or you just gonna like stick with it?
By the time that I had already thought about changing my name, I was like, I feel like I was too far in. I'm like, bro, it's too late for all that
Just keep
shit.
it.
Yeah. I'm gonna just keep it.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah.
So Blake, let's start from the beginning, man. So you're born in Beaumont.
Yeah, I'm born in Beaumont, Texas. I was there till I was like maybe 6 or 7. And then from there, I spent the rest of my life in San Antonio. So I feel like I'm from San Antonio.
Okay,
I was born in
cool.
Beaumont, yeah.
So what was it like for you growing up in San Antonio, man?
It was cool. Like, I learned a lot. I'm glad that I moved. I feel like not on no disrespectful shit, but it's just more opportunity there from, the little city of Beaumont, Texas, So I learned a lot, seen a lot. It was cool. It wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying? It was cool.
What were you learning in San Antonio?
Shit. A lot of bad shit. A lot of bad shit. But the city, I appreciate the city. The city's just real supportive and, helped me get to where I'm at. Man. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I feel like it's really hard to foster yourself when you're in a small town, though.
Nah, yeah, for sure. So
then moving over to San Antonio, were you dealing with like any troubles? Because at the age of 6, you probably didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
Nah. Yeah, I actually got expelled from the elementary school. I got expelled from the elementary school when we had moved out to San Antonio, so it all was just like at the perfect time.
Why'd you get expelled?
I don't even want to say it.
Okay.
Bringing some shit to school I wasn't supposed to bring to school. Yeah.
Got you. Damn, at the age of 6?
Yeah, on some
That's
dumb
crazy,
shit.
bro.
On some dumb shit.
So
Yeah.
then you're over in San Antonio. What was your household like?
It's cool. Shit, me, my mom, my stepdad, my little brother.
Okay, cool. How far away is like your little brother in terms of age?
A year younger
Oh,
than me.
he ain't even that little brother.
He just a year younger than me, yeah.
So then does he, obey is not the right word, but does he like follow by your example, or does he still do whatever the fuck he wants to do?
Nah, he look up to me, but he his own person. He different. He not like me. He don't try and like act like me or nothing like that. He his own person, but he for sure look up to me.
Okay, for sure. Is your brother also in like this whole music thing, or like what's he doing?
He like in the school and shit. Like he going to college and shit like that.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go to college?
Hell nah. That shit's not for me.
I feel you.
Yeah. I feel like that shit take a special type of person, and that shit ain't for me. Like, I
Yeah.
just look at that shit as a big finesse.
So then, what do you mean by a big finesse?
I mean, like, this shit is just a way to get people. I feel like I don't know. I feel like once you get a degree and all that shit, like, my sister got a degree. You know what I'm saying? And like I guess she in a higher position at the same job as my mom, but like, I don't know. I just don't feel like that shit is just, bro. I don't feel like that shit's worth it. Like,
Too cookie cutter?
it's just like once you get the degree, you still got to jump through hoops. You know what I'm saying? You still got to jump through hoops to figure out where the fuck you gonna go, what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. I don't feel like it's as easy as everybody makes it seem. Like, they make it seem like, oh, go to school, get a degree.
Yeah.
And you'll just have a job, a great job. Like, that shit don't work like that, bro.
So then, when did you recognize that?
I just feel like even if like that shit, college shit just wasn't for me, bro. Like, I just knew it. I didn't necessarily realize that until like years after. But like even at the age of 18, when it was time for me to go to college, I wasn't going to college.
So then, Did you blatantly tell your parents like, yo, I ain't even going to college?
I mean, my mom was kind of the parent to where she was just like, you know, I want you to go to college, but, you know, if you know that you finna go there and bullshit, don't even waste your time nor money to go do that. You know what I'm saying?
Knew it was up.
She already knew it was up. She was like, you know, and you might feel like, you know, later down the line when you get older, that you feel like it's time for you to go to college then.
Yeah.
You know, so she was just like, take shit in steps, like, don't go there and waste your time. So, shit, I'm glad my mom was on that shit, because that shit wasn't for me, bro.
I mean, she kept it real with you, because at that point it was like, well, I ain't wasting my money if you're not going to do the classes anyway.
You're going to go there and get yourself in debt, fuck up, you know what I'm saying? So she was just like, my sister went to college like later down the line in her life, so, you know, she's like, everybody know when the time is right, you know, like, go to that shit when you feel like you focused, and that's what you focusing on, so yeah.
That's what's up, man. So then when did music get integrated into your life?
That shit had happened like, I'd have to say probably when I was like 13, 14. Like, it was little shit. Like, I had always worked with video, and then, you know what I'm saying, I liked music, but I didn't really, you know what I'm saying.
Damn, you were dealing with video at 13?
I was dealing with video at like the age of 10, 11. Yeah, on some crazy shit.
How'd you even get like a camcorder or anything?
I got like a little bitty, like, it was like this little reversible one. I was doing little videos with that. And then that one led up to slight little upgrades, you know. Then I got into the Canons and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I had started off making like little videos as a kid on YouTube with just shit.
What were you filming?
I don't even want to talk about that shit. I really Bun laughing, he knows.
Oh boy over here knows what the fuck was going on. He knows what was going on.
I don't even want to talk about that, but that just led into like, you know, me fucking around with the music. I feel like I was pretty good at that. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I know how to do videos. I think I make music videos. So then I went upgraded the camera, you know, step by step shit like that.
Yeah. So even at an early age, like at 10, 12, 11, or I skipped 11, 10 like to 13, like you were messing with like all the artsy stuff, the stuff that like they don't teach you in high school.
Oh yeah. No, I was already ahead of that shit. Like, when it came time to high school, I had an AV production class, and like,
oh shit.
Yeah, but that was like years of me already messing with video. I knew more than what the teacher did.
That's crazy.
So, like, I just didn't even have to do no work in that class. So yeah, I was already like real young. I was already like working at that type of shit.
Yeah. So then you were over here producing videos and all that when you were younger.
Real young. I mean, music videos came later down the line, but yeah, I was already working with music.
So then were you filming music videos of like your own music or for like other people?
Yeah, it started off doing my own music videos. And then that, like, as my shit started to like pop off in the city, like other little local rappers wanted music videos as well. So shit, I was doing, my own music videos. Shit, advertising me as an artist and as a videographer.
Damn.
Collecting their money, you know what I'm saying, up to the side.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's now it's very weird seeing that like somebody in high school would make money off of just creating music videos.
Yeah, nah, it's a whole new day and age, like shit crazy, like YouTubers are rich and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then what's your perspective on like a lot of the music videos that are out now that are like, there's a lot of emerging rappers out right now, and a lot of the videos are like poorly shot.
Oh yeah, nah, I feel like I'm better than like a lot of the like, honestly, like, just when it comes to a video aspect, like, I see a lot of niggas shit and I'm like, bro, I stopped this shit years ago and I still don't feel like they fucking with what I was doing years ago. You know?
Yeah.
Cameras are better now and a lot of shit is better now. I still think they're not on that level yet.
So then with your music videos, are you the person directing and coordinating everything?
Oh yeah. A lot of the times, yeah. I've been working with the same video dude for like a good year, going on 2 years now. He shot like a lot of my music videos like consistently. But yeah, nah, when it comes to that, like, you can ask him, like, I'm real hands-on, like, what we shoot, how it's shot, you know what I'm saying, what's the plan, how we gonna go about it. Like, a lot of it is just like on the spot, me coming up with ideas. So like when it comes to video, like, I'm real hands-on.
Damn, so you're not even that person who's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna show up.
Nah, yeah, I tried that shit. That shit just don't work.
I respect
me.
that, dude. I respect that shit a lot, bro.
Sure.
That's
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
That's good, because I know a shit ton of people who are just like, yeah, just give it to the editor. They're gonna deal with the shit.
Honestly, like, I didn't ask my video dude, like, let me edit that shit. Like, send me this shit. Nah, we working on the video now. It's like a clip in there where I want like a special type of slow-mo. I'm like, bro, send me that shit and I'm gonna send you the clip back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna edit it how I need it.
Yeah.
You put it in there. So,
That's for a video you're working on right now?
Currently, yeah.
What video is that?
I think it's gonna be called Service. No Service.
No Service?
Thanks to Lil Bun over there. Yeah, we changed the name of it today.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up. You know, considering that you were doing like video work back when you were younger, have you ever dabbled into like wanting to be an actor, like in movies?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I would definitely like to try that one day for sure.
But it's never like truly crossed your mind right yet.
I feel like it has. I just ain't necessarily acting on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
but
what's
nah,
up.
for sure, I'd like to try that shit. That shit kind of hard though. I'm not gonna lie. I be laughing and shit during the music videos.
It's hard to act, bro.
No, that shit ain't easy. Yeah,
Nah.
but I not like with music videos. All the music videos I done shot and been in for sure. I kind of like got better at it. You know, but
For sure.
it take time for sure.
So then being in high school, filming music videos, whether it would be your own or somebody else's, when did you start to take the music thing super seriously?
I think it was like more so the people that made me take it seriously because like I was rapping with other people in the city and then we was like making music videos to it that I was making.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we started off. I was making music videos and we was just dropping that shit on YouTube and that shit started to pick up numbers. Like I remember being in class like, damn, like refreshing the page and it's like views are going up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so at that point I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? The people around the city started to like, you know, come up to me like, oh, you know. So that's what made me take it serious. I was like, bro, this shit is real. So
Was it after like any particular music video?
nah,
It was just like constant growth.
yeah, nah, it was more so, yeah, I say it was one period of time where I was rapping with another person and we was dropping music videos together. And that's when like it just like shit started picking up steam for both of us. You know what I'm saying? And that's what had made me like lock in and be like, yeah, for sure.
That's what's up. So you're seeing steam pick up for your music videos. You see the numbers go up. When is that day when you told your mom like, yo, I'm gonna be a professional rapper?
I didn't really have to say that shit. Like she had always been on me about a job. Like it was all of this shit kind of really took off for me like the ending of high school, and like
What year was that?
damn, I would say what 15? Yeah, like 2015.
Oh shit! So you're what 22, 21,
No,
22?
I'm 21. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that shit happened when I was probably like I was kind of progressively getting steam probably like 18 when I was like 18, and then I'd say like 19 going into 20s where the shit like boom, you know what I'm saying, like for real a little bit, and then you know what I'm saying up until now. But yeah, I would say like yeah, 18 years old is when I started to kind of like see it get kind,
See it
100,000 on YouTube, that type
Yeah,
of
yeah.
shit, like 100,000, 200,000 on YouTube, that type of shit. But when I had turned like 19, 20, that's when shit started turning 1 million, you know what I'm saying, on
That's
YouTube.
crazy.
So, yeah.
So then you said you never really had to tell your
No, I
mom
never
about
really
it.
had to tell her. Like I said, like I was getting into. She was always on me about a job. Like she was just like, you need a job, whoop de whoop. And like when everything I started shooting music videos and everything, I was getting money. She was seeing money around, like me buying shit. Yeah, like that's when she
She's like, what you buying me?
Yeah, she kind of like I don't know. She kind of like fell off telling me I needed a job and shit. And then when I turned like 19, 20, so when I got that real money, I was just like she knew what it was. Like she got access to my accounts and stuff like that, so she see how I'm coming.
She'd be seeing the numbers going up. Like, this is you.
Nah,
You're making this shit off YouTube.
Right. Bunch of shit, yeah. So it's just more so like her seeing it in actuality and just like seeing the little shows in the city and us being out in public, people recognizing me like that little shit. She started to like see it rather than me having to like tell her.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny, dude. So then, like, would there be moments where you're just like walking down the street with your mom, and then motherfuckers would just roll up on you, like, "Are you Blake?"
Nah, yeah, that shit happens. That shit happens all the time, like in
Yeah.
the city. Yeah, I mean, that's my hometown.
Yeah, I
So
feel
yeah,
you.
for sure.
Even being like back then when you were like 19 years old, was it weird seeing people from your hometown just recognize you as Blake the rapper?
Hell yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit's still kind of crazy to me. Like, but yeah, that shit was like surreal.
How were you feeling about it though?
It was just like, damn, like how did that shit happen? Like, that's really what it was. Just like how did like, damn, like I didn't even know. Cause I mean, starting off with the music business, like you would like to see that type of shit happen, but you don't like it's real when it actually happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, damn, like I made this shit work, to a certain extent. Yeah, so It's weird, it's crazy, it's dope. Especially like when I'm in other cities and states and motherfuckers like, Blake.
That's even bigger than
That's more exciting to me than me being in the city and somebody recognizing me in my hometown. Like,
because I feel like when you're out of state, that's when you truly know, like, oh shit,
that shit is exciting to me still. Like, that shit is like dope as fuck. I'm like, damn, like for me posting that on YouTube, like, I've never been here before, like, you know me, like, that shit's wild. That shit.
So with the amount of like love you were getting from the city and from people out of state, there must have been like an amount of people who were like switching up on you or like giving you hate too, huh?
Yeah, a whole group of niggas I used to hang out with, for sure. Yeah, that's just how it be though. Like, that's what come with it. Like, that's just how it be. Like, yeah, everybody starts playing different. Shit just get different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did people start having like higher expectations of you? Like, oh, put me on, bro.
Nah, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of that. Like, everybody, I mean, still to this day, like, you know, everybody wants something, everybody needs something, you know, everybody fuck with you when you got something that they want, you know, so, yeah, I mean, that's how, you know how that shit go. Everybody got that story.
Yeah, I feel you, man. So then when did you, and why did you decide to move all the way to California, Los Angeles?
I mean, shit, like, you know, this is the place to be. You know, like, this is what it is. This is the place to be.
Did you have, like, any expectations moving out to L.A.?
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, it's kind of been what I thought it is, but it's just that along with, you know, you ain't supposed to linger around in your city too much after you blow up. You know, so.
Why?
You get killed, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah,
straight up.
That's just what it is. Like, that's just facts. Like, you could look into that. Everybody, a lot of rappers have been killed in their own city. Like, you could look, that's just the talk. Like, that's just where the real hate resides. Like, is where it be at.
So then did you feel like you needed to expand beyond San Antonio? Like, you needed to move out to grow?
Well, yeah, that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You hit a peak in the city. Like, that's, you know, now it's time to go peak somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Because you must have been performing, like, everywhere around San Antonio. Already.
Yeah, little cities and shit like that. Yeah, just throughout Texas, really. You know, so, yeah, that's what it was.
So then what's the biggest difference you see between, like, Texas and California?
Two completely different things. Like, just shit from the traffic, the way that people act, like, just a lot of different shit. Like, just the parking. Like, I feel like parking out here in LA is fucking stupid as fuck.
Well, they'll tax you. It's like $2 for 15 minutes.
I mean, but like they'll put somewhere that like a lot of people need to go, and then make you park on the street, or like make you like, bro, make a fucking parking lot. You feel me? Like, that shit be so stupid to me. Or you got to jump through hoops. You got to read like this mathematical ass sign. Like, that shit is fucking ridiculous. Like, in Texas, like, you just put that bitch in the GPS. Pull up in the parking lot. Yeah, and you just go in and then the parking spaces out here be like little bitty, like it's some weird shit going on.
We were dealing with that shit just outside. Yeah, boy didn't know how to park, and I'm just like, bro, just scoot your fucking shit up just a little bit more.
And he had just asked me too. He was like, I mean, is it okay to park here? It was a sign from like 8 to 10. I'm like, bro, I don't know. You know,
no, bro.
No, I don't think nobody really knows. Like, it'll say like some shit and then contradict itself on the sign underneath it. So.
Oh, no, for sure. There was one moment when I was over in, like, Hollywood, and I parked in a valet, and the valet was right there. And then next thing you know, like, 20 minutes later, I come back. I'm like, yo, where's my car? He's like, oh, they towed it. I was like, well, why didn't you tell me? He was like, well, I don't know. I was like, bro, I parked in your shit. You could have just told me.
Yeah, that's how that shit be, man. I don't want them to tow my shit. I'm extra cautious when I'm driving around in my shit, but I hate the parking. I hate the traffic. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit I like about Cali. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So what do you like about Cali? We talked about, like, man, fuck the parking.
I mean, I like the fact that, you know, everybody link here. If, you know, everybody don't live here already, people that don't live here come here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's like the shit look like a wallpaper. You know, just the vibe in the air. Like, you know, it's just, you know, LA is different from Texas. Like, just even shit like seeing mountains and shit like that. Like, I don't see that in Texas.
Was Texas all with just like
flat,
barren wasteland?
Yeah, I'm sure you can go like little places and somewhere and find you some mountains, but like where I'm at, it ain't no mountains and nothing like that. It's just like city, like just city and roads and shit.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So then was it like a huge culture shock when she moved out here because it was completely different?
Nah, yeah, it definitely was completely different. When I got here, I was like, damn, like this shit just really looks like La La Land. Like that's what this shit look like. The lights at nighttime, like all of that. You don't get that on Texas.
Well, a lot of people who move out to LA, including myself, because I'm from the Bay Area. We have this misconception that like once you move out here, it's like City of Angels, like all your dreams are gonna fucking come true, and then you realize there's like a whole bunch of snakes around just trying to...
yeah, nah, everybody out here on some fucking bullshit for sure.
Have you experienced that?
I mean, I don't really fuck with people enough to like let them. Yeah, that's real. Like I don't fuck with no niggas and nobody enough to let them like play me like that. You know what I'm saying? I got my circle. Like I hang with my niggas from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like. We kind of kick it and meet up with other dudes or whatever, but I stay out the way. I don't get involved in no shit like that. I already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I watch females, all of that. Like, I already knew it. You know what I'm saying? I already knew what I was walking into. Like, but I see it happen with a lot of people around me and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, what was your first day like moving to LA?
It was just like, damn. Like, I really didn't.
Like, what were you doing?
Because like I had moved to LA like January of 2018. Okay, yeah. So it's been like a year now. And from January to like maybe July, I was like going back to Texas. Like I spent a lot of my time in Texas.
Yeah.
Like, so I had my apartment or whatever, but like I was just going back to Texas because I just, home is home. You know what I'm saying? So I just spent a lot of time away, and then I don't know what clicked, probably like, I would say, yeah, July till now is when I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm cool being in Cali. Like, I was just watching shit happen in the city, and so I'm like, bro, I don't even need to be there. Like, I don't need to be there involved with none of that shit. So it was just like, that's when it clicked. But as far as like the first day, I would say it was like a bittersweet. Like I was like, damn, it's dope to be here, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like I'm leaving everybody behind. Yeah.
So then why did you feel like you needed to go back to Texas within that 6-month period? Was it because... I
was just spending a lot of time there. Like, I just feel like it was home. You know what I'm saying? You know everybody at home. You know, home is just home. Like, it's just weird to just up and move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just, I knew it was something. The reason why I moved is because I knew it was something I had to do, but I don't know if I was just all the way ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
See, that's what I was looking for, man.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I'll tell you, when I first moved out here from the Bay, like, I was going back and forth between here and the Bay, 5-hour drive all the time. Yeah. I was like, fuck, dude. Like
it's just
I don't know if I made the right decision.
I don't know if I made the right decision. I don't know nobody. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And I'm not the type of nigga to just go out and be friends with everybody either. So I was just, home is home. That's where I can put it. Everybody going, go through that. But I'm good now. I'm good with being out here.
So then what was that moment that made you just want to forfeit all those withdrawals and you just said, yeah, this, like, I need to be in LA?
It was just like bullshit going on in the city, like
in San Antonio?
Yeah. Okay. Like I had a friend get killed, just, shit happening with me and other people in the city, like it was just little shit that I always felt like God was like, bro, you need to go. Like, you need to go. And I just kept staying, and one thing happened another. It just was like, hell nah, like, let me get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
So it was like shit like that.
I feel you, man, because I feel like especially with a death happening so close to your circle, it would have been easy for you to just get like caught up and like, moping over it.
Nah, for sure. For sure, yeah.
I feel you, man. Well, happy to know that you're over here in LA now. so then signing with Atlantic, when did that happen?
I don't even remember. Probably like the end of 17, top of 18. Yeah.
Oh, so like right before you moved out here.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
So then the deal is what kind of helped you to move out here.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, it wasn't nothing financially. It was just more so like, hey, you need to be in this Atlantic studio working. So it only makes sense to move, and then the signing and all that. Yeah. So.
I feel you. So then how has the label helped you grow as Blake the artist?
I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. Shit.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Happy you're here, bro.
Yeah,
Happy
thank you. Happy to be here.
So then moving on for 2019, man, you got a couple songs out right now. I was bumping Flexin' like for the past couple of days.
Everybody
bro.
loves
shit.
that song. I don't even.
What's your top one on Spotify? It's the first one there, bro.
That everybody's gonna listen to. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think it's a lot of shit better than that one personally, but you know,
Amongst your discography, what do you think is better than Flexin'?
everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. A lot of shit. A lot of the new shit. I mean, I think it was just the drip in the video and like I don't know the distortion. I don't know what it was, but it's a lot of shit that's better than that one. I even did a song with DDG Ice Ice. Ice Ice is 10 times better than Flexin'. Like it's a bunch of shit better than Flexin'.
Oh, that was DDG on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it didn't say any feature on it, so I was like,
Nah, yeah, it
who
was.
is this? No. Ice Ice.
He's talking about Ice Ice.
DDG on Ice
It probably didn't
Ice.
come up on like the Spotify title or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but then I heard a separate voice and I was like, wait,
Who is
I
that?
recognize his voice.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure
Yeah,
who
nah,
it is.
it was DDG.
So then how'd you link up with DDG for Ice
Shit.
Ice?
LA shit, management, knowing each other. I don't know how that played out, to be honest. Just kind of was like a play. All worked out. The song came out crazy.
Cool.
Yeah.
How'd you end up linking with YBN Almighty Jay?
Oh, Namir and them had did a show in my city probably like I want to say like March or April of 2018, and that day we had got some type of call or something. You know, they was in San Antonio. I don't know if the name came about or how that play came about, but we ended up linking up at the show, and Namir had brought me out. So when we linked up, we went to the mall, kind of like kicked it, you know what I'm saying, the whole day. And then, you know, got cool. Then he brought me out that late, you know, so we kind of just been cool since then. And then one day we was up at the studio in NoHo at the Atlantic studio, and we was going through songs and shit like that. And Almighty Jay was in the next room over, and we played him that song. We played him the How I'm Coming song. He was like, man, that shit's hard. He jumped in there like 2-3 minutes and did that shit.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, like, I mean, maybe like 5-6 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it like, you know, I know you guys are like pretty much on like the same tier and you guys are like kind of growing together.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you kind of learned from him as an artist?
Oh,
With
yeah.
him?
Shit, if you want to say learn something from Almighty, just the shit he pulled on Instagram. Some shit like that, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, for sure. I noticed you got a lot of tattoos, bro.
Yeah. I can't even believe I got these many.
Which one was your first one?
My first one probably like right on my shoulder. I got that when I was like 14.
What was it? Or what is it?
It's like a rose. It's like a rose. It's like a rose and got my mom's name above it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you have a really good relationship with your mom to have her name on it, man.
Really good relationship with my mom. It's like one of my good friends.
Is there any like tattoos that you regret?
Not really.
You're pretty blasted, bro.
my chest too. Yeah, nah. I think they all. My tattoo artist is mean as fuck. So.
Do you go the same person
every time? I like
smart.
this one right here. When I was 14 or whatever, that was like, you know, some whatever shit. That was one person, and then another dude did this one. So like I had
the
this,
microphone.
Yeah, the microphone. I had this outside and this inside of my arm and like part of my chest and my shoulder done. And then all of this, and my whole chest and all.
Who's that on your forearm?
That's my grandma.
Oh.
Yeah. I got that on there.
Why'd you get your?
My mom liked that one.
Why'd you decide to get your grandma on there?
I mean, like, you know, I wanted to put it on there. I didn't think I'd put a whole face, but the idea of a face came up. I was like,
yeah.
Dope. And my tattoo artist is clean. He's mean with it, so I was like, I think he could pull it off. It looks dope. I like it. I like the way he hit it.
Is your tattoo artist over? Obviously, they're over in San Antonio.
No,
they're over here.
He's in LA. Yeah, he's Melrose, LA. They just tax. That's how they just tax. Yeah.
Got you, bro. Even being from San Antonio, Texas, after listening to your shit, I'm really surprised there's no chopped and screwed in it.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Cause I mean, yeah, I'm from Texas, but I don't try and like follow no instructions. You know what I'm saying? Necessarily. I think my shit do sound hard when it's chopped, but yeah, I don't feel like I go after to sound like I'm from Texas.
Why is that though?
I just got my own drip. I got my own flavor. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't try and I just be me. You know, whatever come out of that, come out of that.
I feel you. Because I feel like if you just stayed with the whole chopped and screwed shit, then people would have just like configured you as like, he's from Texas and he's only gonna grow in Texas.
It's cool. Like I like that shit a lot. Don't get it twisted. Like I fuck with that. Like I think that shit hard, but everybody gotta be them though. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody gotta be them. Like I feel like right now today it's a bunch of niggas like trying to be like the next nigga, but everybody gotta be them.
Yeah.
You know, so
For sure. So, Blake, man, what's moving forward for 2019? You have any projects coming out?
Nah, 2019, I'm gonna have a bunch of projects coming out. Like this is the year, like with the label shit. I feel like the label kind of like been slowing shit down in a way. To be honest, like you know how that clearance shit be, like getting records cleared and shit. I didn't understand none of that.
Yeah.
So I feel like 2018 was like the year of me like learning everything. You know, as far as the label, getting songs clear. You got to get shit done way months ahead of time for it to come out months later. You know, sometimes like shit like that. So I feel like that 2018 was a year of growth. 2019 is a year just flooding the internet with music and videos.
I feel you, because especially after moving out to LA and being around a label for as long as you have been so far, then you gotta kind of understand the business aspect of it.
It's kind of like it's getting a grip. I'm coming from, you know, finding a beat on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Finding a beat on YouTube, emailing the producer, buying it, doing a song, shooting the video the same day or the next day.
Damn.
And then getting the video back 2 days later and dropping it as soon as I get it. So you coming from a kid that understands that to, get the video and, you know, the song got to be cleared. You know, there's an interpolation that could take months. We got to wait for an email back to get it cleared. Oh, we got the video back. There's a Nike logo in it, so we got to wait a month. Like, that type of bullshit, like, I didn't understand that shit. It was just pissing me. And, like, I got my shit on Instagram. My fans is like hitting me like, bro, drop. They not understanding. Like, it's not on me. It's I'm getting mad at the house. I gotta wait 2-3 months to drop a video. It's like pissing people off. You know what I'm saying? That type of bullshit. So, I mean, I understand it now, and I feel like I've created like a way to go about it better, which is just, you know, doing shit way ahead of time. But yeah, I understand shit a lot better now.
So then do you feel pressurized by your fans because they're always wanting more from you, but then there's so many outside factors that you can't even, like, accompany for?
Yeah, the shit that pissed me off really is, like I said, that shit with the label, like that clearance shit, like that shit be so petty to me. I mean, I know they got their own liability, like I get it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, but it's just like at the same time, it's just like the people want what they want. You know what I'm saying? It's like they think it's on me, like I'm just bullshitting.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I'm not, like I don't want to drop it myself, but it's like it's the label doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the label like on whatever they doing. I don't even understand half that shit. I feel like they just be chilling, like taking long, honestly. But I don't know. I know, like I said, I built a formula to go about it now.
For sure, man. Speaking of a song that I felt like needed a lot of clearance, 99
Peons.
99
See, that
Peons,
was one.
right?
That was one that I mean, like I said, that was me jumping on YouTube, getting a beat, bought it from a producer, Godlike. Shout out Godlike, his shit hard. I'm finna get on another one of his beats. We did that shit, and I shot the video. You know what I'm saying? I had just got my parents into a new crib, new mansion actually.
Damn,
and,
over in San Antonio?
Yeah, and so that was like in the process of us moving from one house to another. We shot the little video, darkened it out around the house. Yeah, so no, I can't. That wasn't nothing that had to go through the label though.
Yeah,
that was like, you know, a drop. But see, yeah, if it would have went through the label, it was like a Nintendo sound or Mario sound in that beat.
Pokemon.
It would have been a whole year. Yeah, Pokemon. It would have been a whole like year to clear that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm glad that was something that didn't have to go through the label. But yeah.
Yeah, it's just rough once, you know, someone like yourself or even like a younger artist realizes that the world is like way bigger than just like finding a song and then putting it out there.
Like I said, 2018, I had to like understand that shit. I didn't get it. It was just fucking like mind blowing to me. I didn't spend so many days mad, like not understanding why they can't clear songs.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I see rappers lash out all the time on their label, like clear my shit, like let me drop my shit, but
I feel you.
They got their reasons.
So you buying a mansion for your parents, That must have been
Yeah,
must have been a big feat for you, obviously.
Yeah,
And
nah, I'm not gonna sit here and cap like I bought this shit. Like I gave them a mass amount of money to get in it and like pay on it and pay for it and shit. Yeah,
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I think the best thing about this entire process is that like you didn't necessarily have to tell your mom about everything, and at the end of the day, you're able to give something back to her.
Oh yeah, nah, like I said, and like we talked about earlier, that's how she started taking shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like she
Got
seen
you a
that
mansion, mom.
shit. Yeah, nah, for sure.
Some more projects coming out in 2019, Blake.
More just everything. More everything.
That's
like,
what's up.
Yeah.
And just know Blake is doing the best that he can just to release all this shit.
Hey, y'all better hit the label and ask him for that shit. Straight up.
Blake, where can everybody find you and your music, sir?
Shit, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, everything you could think of, I'm on it. I don't really fuck with Twitter that much, but I'm on Twitter too.
That's what's up. Well, this is the lunch table. Food for thought. I'm Nico Blitz. Blake, pleasure to meet you, man.
Thank you for having me.